Check this out.
And here we go.
Karine say declaratively that no one in the Biden administration knew about the latest hostage and ceasefire deal proposal that Egypt and Qatar negotiated with Hamas before Hamas said that it had accepted it yesterday.
Have negotiations being conducted through intermediaries, right, in Doha and also in Cairo. And so that is just where we are. They're difficult times, they're a difficult process. And so that's what I can speak to, that's what I can say.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
We all recognize these are difficult times.
Yeah.
There's been too much loss on all sides, everybody agrees. But in the simplest of terms, can you say declaratively that no one in this administration was involved in some deal that was accepted by Hamas yesterday without having been previously communicated to Israel?
What I can say, this is an extremely difficult process. It is.
Why can't the U.S. just say declaratively from the White House podium that the U.S. was not doing any side deals that Israel didn't know about?
A side deal? No, absolutely not. I didn't know that was the question. I can say absolutely not. No, there was no side deal.
So what Hamas accepted yesterday is not a proposal the U.S. had ever heard before Hamas presented
Look,
it.
throughout this process, here's what I can say. American diplomats have been engaged with our Israeli counterparts on this throughout this process. There was no side deal.
Prove it!
I didn't realize that was the question you were asking me. Absolutely not. These are extremely difficult process right now that is happening. There are intermediaries that are in Doha, obviously today in Cairo, and so it is not an easy process. So is there a side deal to your question?
Use the word side deal because that
is a no.
But so let me ask you in the clearest of terms, there was no one in the administration that was involved in conversations with Egypt and Qatar and Hamas about any proposal that Hamas accepted yesterday?
No.
Beep, beep. Oh my God, what's going on? Beep, 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 beep. My bullcrap meter's going crazy. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay. Let me ask you, the president's going to go to a bunch of different campuses in the near future. He has a series of commencement addresses. Other members of the administration will surely do the same. We heard about the president's views of anti-Semitism and hate speech on campus. Would the president welcome peaceful protests during those commencement ceremonies as we've seen elsewhere?
But you see the president do this all the time. It doesn't matter where he is, where he's speaking. It doesn't matter if it's a commencement. It doesn't matter if it's one of his events. He welcomes peaceful protests. And you actually have seen the president engage in that process.
Give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey.
So if people raise Palestinian flags, have we seen at the University of Michigan elsewhere, he would welcome that when he's speaking?
The president has said two things, right? And I have said two things. We understand how deeply painful this moment is for many, many communities here in this country, for many Americans. We understand that. And we also understand that all Americans have the right to...
Blah, 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 blah.